Hello, my name is Nandini. I am an assistant professor in Commerce Department from Dayanand College, Hisar. In this video, I will be talking about Tally.ERP9. So, what is Tally.ERP9? It is a computerized accounting software. Now, what is computerized accounting? When we do the accounting with the help of a computer, that means we don't have to use pen and paper and do the all the calculations manually. It's all automatically done with the help of computer. The very basic steps of accounting, like recording of transactions and classifying of transactions, preparation of trial balance, preparation of ledgers, or the very hi-fi topics like analysis of financial statements, all can be done with the help of a computer. So for doing the computerized accounting, we need a software. Generally, there are three types of software for doing computerized accounting. There are pre-packaged softwares, customized and tailor-made. So Tally.ERP9 is a pre-packaged accounting software which can also be customized according to the needs of business, but basically it is a pre-packaged software. Okay, now Tally.ERP9 can be installed. So we need to download the software by going to a website www.tallysolutions.com, and then after downloading the software, we can install it on our system. Once the app is installed, once the software is installed on our system, we can launch it, we can open it. Now I will be going to show you how when we open the Tally.ERP9 for the first time, we see this screen. Okay. Now in this screen, we have a lot of options for licensing operations. So for Tally.ERP9, we have to purchase a license. If we have purchased a license, we can activate the license. We can reactivate our existing license. If we don't need to purchase now, we have an existing license, then we can reactivate that license. Then we can also get a rental license. We can also get license on rent. We can configure an existing license. We can change its settings. We can log in as a remote user. Remote user means the Tally software, the license is on a different computer and we need to use it from a different computer. But now we can log in as a Tally.net remote user. Okay. So for example, we have the software in our office computer and we need to use it from our home computer. We can log in as a remote user. But for students, we should first learn it so we can work in educational mode. We don't need to purchase any license. Okay, now for working in educational mode, we have to click a certain key combination. Remember one thing, in Tally.ERP9, there are a lot of key combinations. There are a lot of shortcut keys to do the operations. We don't need to use the mouse for anything. We have a key combination for every operation. Okay, now for every operation, the Tally.ERP9 software, it mentions the key combination right in its front of the operation name. We have the key combination. Now for working in educational mode, you can see the key combination as W. Okay, but remember there is a single underline beneath W. In Tally, whenever there is a single underline beneath any key, any letter, that means we have to press that key with the Alt combination. Okay, we have to press Alt and that key together. Okay, and when we see a double underline, we have to use it with the help of Control key. For example, we have, you can see here, we have an option Tally Shop. Okay, Tally Shop has the key combination S with double underline beneath. So we can click on Tally Shop. We can select this option Tally Shop by key combination Control S. For working in educational mode, let's get back to it. We have to click Alt plus W. Alt plus W I have clicked. Now I have opened the gateway of Tally. Okay, now there is gateway of Tally. Gateway of Tally opens when we have already selected a company. Okay, but when you will be downloading and installing the Tally for the first time, when you will be opening the Tally for the first time, you will have to create a company. Okay, first. So let's shut this company. For shutting the company, I need to click the key F1 with Alt. Okay, there is a single underline for shutting the company. There is a panel on the right hand side of every window in Tally software, which shows us the various operations that can be performed while that window is open, and it has also the key combinations mentioned here. So for shutting the company, I will be pressing Alt F1. Okay, now I have shut the already selected company, and now I will be starting from the basic. Okay, now if you have already created a company, you will be selecting a company. For selecting a company, you will be pressing the key S. Okay, remember, every operation can be performed by a single key. Okay, you don't need to use the mouse, you don't need to click it. Okay, now if you want to log in as remote user, what you will be clicking on? You will be clicking on L sign. Okay, there is a L button which is bold. If you want to create a company, you will be clicking C, which is bold. If you want to backup, you will be clicking B. You will be clicking R for restoring. You will be clicking Q for quit. Whichever is the bolder letter, okay, you have to click that. Remember, it does not need to be the first letter of the operation. Okay, you will learn later that there are sometimes the other letters also that are bold. Okay, depending on which letters are already used. You will learn it later. Let's get back to it. We were now selecting a company. If you have already created a company, you will select the company. For selecting the company, you will be pressing S. Okay. When you press S, you get a select company screen. Okay. And this screen, you will be selecting the company, whichever you want to select it. Okay. But now I will be creating a company. First of all, let's create a company. So for creating a company, I will be clicking C. Okay. I have clicked C. Now the company creation screen has opened. You can see that. The company creation screen has all these details which you will be needed to fulfill, which you will need to fill in the right boxes. And first of all, they asked about directory. Directory means where you will be saving all the data of this company. You can change this directory. You can press backspace and get back to directory. Okay, by default it starts with name column. Okay, but you can press the backspace key and get back to directory. Okay, now you have to put the name of the company. So I am putting the name of the company as Dayanand Limited. Okay, I have put this company name. Okay, then we will be adding the mailing name. Okay, the mailing address. Okay, the mailing address. But if you don't want to fill all those details, you can skip them. Okay, by using the enter key. Okay, you can skip them by using enter key. Then you will be selecting the country. So India is already selected. Then you will be selecting the state, but all these are optional. You can also skip them. You need to fulfill the PIN code. Okay, I have fulfilled the PIN code, then the contact details, phone number, mobile number, fax number, email, website. Okay, and then I have an option of selecting financial year which begins from. Okay, now I will be entering the date from which my financial year is beginning. Okay, I can put it as 1st January 2020. Okay, I can start my financial year from January. Okay, and when the books are beginning from. Okay, when the books are beginning. Books beginning का मतलब है कि आपकी कंपनी क्रिएट कब हुई है. तो whenever your company is created, the books will begin from that date. So my company is created on 1st April 2019. Suppose this is the date. So my books are beginning from this date. But now I will be putting the date as 20. Obviously, it can't begin earlier than financial year. So I will be putting it as 2020. Okay. Is it clear? My financial year is beginning from 1st January 2020, but the company is created on 1st April. So I have put the date of books beginning from 1st April 2020. Now I will be putting the televault password. Now the security control features are being asked, and I will be keeping a televault password. Okay, they are asking for a televault password. Now what is televault password? By putting a televault password, my company's name will be hidden on the selection of company screen. When we select the company, the list of company displays all the names of company that are opened in tally.erp9. But if I have put a televault password on that company's data, then I will not be able to see the company's name. Okay, the company's name will be remembered by a code. Okay, suppose 10001 is the company code of my company. So I will be remembering that. The name will not be shown. What will be shown instead of name? Stars. Okay, they will show various stars. Okay, now I will use the televault password. I have used the televault password as 12345. Okay, I know it is a weak password, but let's not get into that. Okay, 12345. Now they are asking if we want to use the security control feature. Now what is security control feature? There will be an administrator, okay, who is the main user of that tele software of that company. Okay, the company data. So the security control feature will be its email, its username, and then a password. That means only that particular person can use the company's all features. ठीक है, उस कंपनी के सभी फीचर्स टैली में अगर ओपन करने हैं तो सिर्फ वही यूजर कर पाएगा जिसको इस सिक्योरिटी कंट्रोल का यूजर नेम और पासवर्ड पता होगा. तो अगर मैं यहाँ yes कर देती हूँ, then I will be putting a name of administrator. Let's suppose the name of administrator is Nandini. Okay, then we will be putting the password. I have put the password as 23456. Okay, and then I will be repeating the password. Okay, 23456, and then they will show a warning that if you forget your password, your data will be inaccessible. That we all know. Okay, now press any key. Okay, now they are asking if we want to use the tele audit features, but we can use it as no also. Okay, if you don't want to get into the auditing details. Okay, but also you can press Y for selecting yes also. Okay, now if you want to disallow the opening of this company in educational mode, you can click on yes by clicking on Y. But now I need to open this company in educational mode, so I won't disallow it. Okay, now I will be putting no only. Okay, so these were the details about the name of the company, the location where I will be saving the company's data, some primary mailing details, contact details, books and financial year details, and then the security features. Clear? Now I will be putting the base currency information. Whatever the data I will be recording in this tele software in this company, I need to select a currency. Okay, now as I have selected the country as India, the base currency symbol will be rupee. Okay, and its formal name is INR, Indian National Rupee. Okay, and then they are asking if we want to suffix the symbol with every amount. Okay, if we want to suffix symbol to every amount, so I will be keeping it as yes. I want to see rupee symbol with every amount. Okay, now if I need to put a space between amount and symbol, so okay, yes, show amount in millions. Okay, no, I will not be showing the amount in millions because I will be using Indian currency. Okay, I will not be using international currency system. It will be Indian numbering system. So I don't want to see amount in millions. So I have said no. Number of decimal places that will be with the amount. So 2 decimal places, and what those decimal places represent? They represent paise, right? Rupee से छोटा पैसे होता है. Okay, now number of decimal places आपको words के साथ, जब words में होगा amount तब कितने decimal places चाहिए, तो वो भी 2 रख दिया. Okay, now I will accept all this data by pressing Y. Y is for yes, N is for no. I have clicked Y, and now the data is saved. My company is created. Okay, now they are asking for televault password if you want to open this company that we have just created. But if you don't want to open this company just yet, you can press escape. Okay, I have pressed escape, and now I am in Gateway of Tele. Okay, this is the main screen of Gateway of Tele. On the left hand side, I will be seeing the list of selected companies, but now I have not selected any company, so it is blank. On the right hand side, I can see company info. Okay, now this company info has various options, as we have already seen. Now I will not be creating a company, I will be selecting a company. For selecting a company, I will be pressing S key. Okay, the S is bold, I will be pressing S. Okay, now I can see 4 companies that are already created in this software. Okay, these 3 I created earlier, but now I have created this particular company whose code is 10003. Okay, now this company's name is not shown. There are stars instead of this because I have put televault password on this company. Suppose I have created a lot of companies and many of them have this star. You will be confused which company is which. Okay, so if you want to hide your company's name from other users, you can always use televault password. Clear hai? Now I will be opening this company. I know with the help of this code that this is the particular company जो मुझे open करनी है. Okay, now I will be selecting this by pressing enter key. They are asking for televault password, and my televault password was 12345. Okay, now they are asking for security control features. Okay, the name of the user was Nandini, and password was 23456. Now the company is opened. You can all see the company is opened. The list of selected companies on the left hand side shows the company's name, Dayanand Limited, and it also shows that no vouchers are entered till now. The current period is 1st January 2020 to 31st December 2020, and the current date is 1 April 2020 when the books are beginning from. ठीक है, जहां से books शुरू हो रही हैं तो 1 April 2020. Okay, whenever we are working in educational mode, we can't change the date. Okay, if we want to change the date in other features, I can press F2. Okay, Fn F2. If your keyboard has Fn F2 key, so you can do that. Okay, if I want to select the date, say 1st May, or suppose today's date is 4th June 2020. Okay, I know it's 2021, but we are working in current period is 2020, so 2020. I cannot select this date, okay, because I am working in educational mode. The educational mode always we can use only 2 dates, 1st April and 2nd April. Okay. If I want to select, say, 30th March 2020, I cannot select that date. It supports only 2 dates, 1st April and 2nd April of any year. Okay. So I can't change the date. Okay, now let's get back to other things. I have created a company, I have opened that company. That is clear to you all. Now, when we are doing accounting in Tele.ERP9, we need to create a ledger. what we need to do? The basic step is creating a ledger. Okay, now ledger is a master. Okay, it is a master. It is known as a master in Tally.ERP9. There are many masters. There are ledgers, there are groups, there are cost centers, there are budgets, there are currencies, there are stock items, stock groups, stock categories, there are go downs, there are employees, there are their employee heads. So there are many masters. Okay, but there are three classification of the masters: accounting masters, inventory masters, and payroll masters. In Tally.ERP9 we can use accounting. Okay, accounting information we can put inventory information also, we can put payroll यानी employees की information भी हम tally में feed कर सकते हैं, उसके भी हम reports देख सकते हैं. Okay, now I will be creating a ledger which is an accounting master. Okay, now I will be clicking to select to create an accounting master. I will be clicking on A. I will be selecting accounts info option. I will be clicking on A. मैंने अकाउंट्स इन्फो के लिए ए पर क्लिक किया. नाउ आई हैव वेरियस अकाउंटिंग मास्टर्स दैट कैन बी created. Okay, by default these accounting masters are can be created: groups, ledgers, and a voucher type. Okay, we will study these little by little. So first of all we are going to create a ledger. For that I will be selecting ledgers. For that I will be clicking on L. Okay, I will be pressing the L key. Okay, now the ledgers window is opened. Ledger window में show कर रहा है you can either create a single ledger or you can create a multiple ledger. Okay, now first of all I want to tell you something, that in Tally there are two ledgers which are by default created in every company. Okay, those two ledgers are how can we see what all ledgers are created? We can see that by display option. Okay, for that I will be clicking on D. Now display shows that there are two ledgers which are already created in Tally, that are cash account and profit and loss account. Okay, these two ledgers are created by default in every company. These two we don't need to create them. Okay, but for others we need to create. Now for creating a ledger I will be selecting C button. Okay, now I will be putting the name of the ledger which I need to create. Suppose my first transaction is that my company started. Okay, now I have contributed capital. Okay, मैंने capital contribute की है of 5 lakh rupees. Okay, so I will be creating a capital account, capital ledger. The ledger of the name of my ledger is capital account. Okay, alias means you can specify another name, short name. Okay, if you want nickname types, let's skip that. Now I will be selecting the group under which this ledger is created. By default, Tally has so many groups. You can see there are bank accounts, bank OCC account, bank OD account, branch divisions, and so on. There are many groups that are in Tally. But still, if you need to create any group, you can always create a group that I will show you later. But now we are creating a ledger, and the ledger name is capital account. The group to which it will belong is also named capital account. Okay, clear? Now they are asking if this capital account will affect the inventory values. So I am selecting no, it won't affect the inventory values. Then there are many mailing details about this ledger. Okay, but we don't need to put all this. Okay, in educational mode we don't need all this. Now for opening balance, I can start this capital account with the opening balance, say 5 lakh. Okay, the first transaction was Capital contributed 5 lakh in cash. So I have created this opening balance of 5 lakh. We all know capital account has a credit balance, तो इसने अपने आप credit show कर दिया. Now I will accept this by clicking Y. Y is for yes. Okay, here I have created a ledger. That ledger is capital account, but the ledger creation screen is already is still open. That means they are asking for other ledgers. So we can put the other ledgers as machinery account. Okay, sorry, machinery account, उसका nickname और वो किस ग्रुप में है. अब मशीनरी अकाउंट किस ग्रुप में होगी बताओ. It will be in fixed assets. Okay, I have selected fixed assets for it. Inventory values are affected? No. Method of appropriation in purchase invoice, but we don't need to use that for machinery account, so I have selected not applicable. All these information are put. And now opening balance. मैंने अपने बिजनेस की शुरुआत की 5 लाख कैश से और एक मशीनरी से. मशीनरी की वर्थ थी 3 लाख. So I have created the opening balance as 3. Okay. Now I will accept this information by clicking Y. Now they are asking for another ledger. Okay. Now we will create a ledger, say rent. Okay. We have to pay rent. तो मैंने नाम रख दिया रेंट अकाउंट. अब ये किस ग्रुप में आएगा? दिस इज एन इनडायरेक्ट एक्सपेंस. ओके, आई हैव सिलेक्टेड इनडायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस फॉर द ग्रुप. इन्वेंट्री वैल्यू अफेक्ट नहीं होगी, उसको नो रहने देते हैं. टाइप ऑफ लेजर इस पे एप्लीकेबल नहीं करते, नॉट एप्लीकेबल. मेथड ऑफ एप्रोप्रिएशन भी नॉट एप्लीकेबल. अब जो रेंट अकाउंट है उसका कोई ओपनिंग बैलेंस नहीं होगा. ऑल ऑफ यू नो, जब हम पे करेंगे तब हम इसमें ट्रांजेक्शन कर देंगे. तो मैंने ओपनिंग बैलेंस कुछ नहीं डाला. It is not necessary to fulfill the opening balance. Okay, so I will select Y to accept. So I have created 3 ledgers. Okay, and where can I see these ledgers? I can see them by display button, and display option I can click on D button. I can see the list of ledgers. I have just created a capital account, machinery account, and a rent account. Okay, and cash and profit and loss were by default there. So like this, I can create a ledger in Tally.ERP9. Okay. Now I will be creating a group. Okay. Now let's suppose I need a group for my Hisar branch. Okay. All the ledgers of Hisar branch will be created under a certain group that is called Hisar. Okay. या मैं जितने भी अपने हिसार के डेटर्स हैं उनका मैं नाम सेव करना चाहती हूँ हिसार डेटर्स के ग्रुप में. तो मैं एक ग्रुप क्रिएट करती हूँ. उसके लिए मैं क्लिक करूंगी जी पे. ओके, नाउ जी पे क्लिक करने के बाद दे आस्क इफ यू वांट टू क्रिएट अ सिंगल ग्रुप और अ मल्टीपल ग्रुप और यू वांट टू डिस्प्ले द ग्रुप्स. Display obviously will show all the detail or all the name of the groups that are already in Tally.ERP9. We have a sundry debtors group, but we need a Hisar debtors group. So I will be creating a group. For that, I will be clicking on C option. Now the name, Hisar debtors. Okay. And the nickname, which you don't need to fill always. Now I will be selecting the primary, the group under which this group is. Okay, so either it can be a primary group. Okay, but now as we all know, a group is there, name of sundry debtors. So I can click on sundry debtors. That means the Hisar debtors group is a secondary group which is under primary group of sundry debtors. Okay, it's not a primary group, Hisar debtors. It is a subgroup under sundry debtors, and which is a subgroup under current assets. Clear? Now they are asking if this group is will behave like a sub ledger. So I have clicked on no. If you need the net debit or credit balances for reporting, okay, तो आप इसको यस कर सकते हो. इसका नेट बैलेंस शो किया करेगा हमेशा आपकी रिपोर्ट्स में. ठीक है, नेट डेबिट और क्रेडिट बैलेंस. अदरवाइज इफ यू वांट टू सी ऑल द डिटेल्स यू कैन क्लिक ऑन नो. I have clicked on no. If you want to use it for calculations like for taxes, discounts, or for interest, etc., so you can click on no. You can click on yes, but now I am clicking on no. Okay, all this information is not so useful right now. I am accepting it by clicking on Y. Okay, now that group is created, Hisar debtors. Similarly, I can create a group for Hisar creditors. Okay, all the names of the Hisar creditors will be under this group, and it will be under sundry creditors. Okay, it will be a subgroup under sundry creditors. Rest all the information I don't need to save, so I don't need to change. So I am now saving this information and by clicking Y. Okay. Okay, now escape. ठीक है, अब मैंने ग्रुप क्रिएट कर लिया और मैंने लेजर क्रिएट कर लिया.